المصطفى عما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. Today I'm going to tell you a small story of a brilliant boy. During the time of Tabi'een, Baghdad was a great city of knowledge. It was the capital of Islamic empire and a great number of scholars lived there. One day, then the ruler of Rome sent an envoy to Baghdad with 3 Christians to challenge the Muslim scholars. The messenger reached the court of Caliph and told that he had been sent with 3 Christians to challenge the Muslim scholars. The Caliph called the scholars of the city. Mounting into a platform, the Roman messenger said, "I have came up with 3 Christians. I have also came up with a great sum of money from the king of Rome. If you answer my questions, I will leave the money for you. Here are my 3 questions. What was there before Allah? In which direction is Allah facing? At this moment, what is Allah doing right now?" The scholars remained silent. They felt the questions were difficult to answer. In the crowd of these brilliant scholars, there was a young boy who came up with his father. He told to his father, "Dear father, I will answer him." The boy sought the permission from the Caliph and he was permitted. The Roman came up with his first question. "What was there before Allah?" The boy asked, "Do you know how to count?" The man replied, "Yes." "Then count on from 10, said the boy. The Roman started counting 10, 9, 8, until he reaches 1, and then he stopped. The boy asked, "What come next?" The man replied, "There is nothing." "Well, if there is nothing there before the arithmetic 1, then how do you expect that there should be something before the absolute one, who is the eternal truth, the everlasting, the first and the last?" The Roman could not dispute this logic, so he continued with his second question. "So then tell me, in which direction is Allah facing?" The boy said, "Bring a candle and light it, and tell me that in which direction is the flame facing." The boy said, "The flame is just a light. It does not face any one particular direction. It spreads every 4 directions at the same time," said the Roman. "If this physical light spreads every 4 directions at the same time, such that you cannot tell me in which direction that the flame facing, then what do you expect of the one who is the light of the earth and the heavens, the Nur Samawati wal Ard? He can spread every 4 directions at the same time." The Roman couldn't challenge this logic as well, so he desperately wanted to ask his final question. Before he could begin, the boy said, "Wait, it is not fair that the Christian is standing on a platform while I'll answer you on the floor. Come down please, so I can get up on stage and people can hear me so well." The Christian seemed reasonable. The man came down from where he was and the boy took his place. The Roman repeated his final question. "At this moment, what is Allah doing right now?" The boy proudly answered, "At this moment, when Allah found upon this platform a liar, mocker of Islam like you, he caused him to descend and brought him low. As for the one who believed in his oneness, he raised him up and established the truth. This is what Allah doing right now." The Roman couldn't say anything. He returned to his country defeated and ashamed. The boy grew up to become one of the most famous scholars of Islam. His name was Imam Abu Hanifa rahimahumullah. He was also known as Imam al-A'lam, the great scholar of Islam. Hope you guys have enjoyed my story. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamu alaikum.